Alright, greetings, salutations, good day and highs, guys and gals, and welcome to the first stream of October here on the VTRP channel. We are continuing with CorpoCar Season 6 East and West Series. That's right, I said East first, because we're going to start off with the East Series first for tonight. Let's have a look at the points as they stand. Starting off with West, actually. What a big lead there is for V-Formerize alias Anono, 280 points, 79 ahead of Kawaii's Letha Bonapucci at 201, 1 point ahead of Specialities Victoria Valerie at 200. And then in fourth, Yayugiri of V-Formerai, 188, and in fifth, Wheelers Strawny Cuddles with 186. Remember, finishing the top 22 in East or West, then you will punch your ticket into Worlds in December. And here's the rest of the standings, just to make sure you know where your Oshi is, if she's there. If your Oshi's there, then goodness gracious, she has a lot of catching up to do in order to hopefully make the top 22. Man, Reina's son below Nami. Oh, that's just unacceptable. Anyway, East Series points. Arisu Oshiro of Pixel Link leading, 226 points, 21 ahead of Ariel Yuriko of V Reverie, 205. Look at the big gap between second and third. Tsuchino Katerina of VNU is third with 157. Fourth is Scarlet Flameheart, who's actually graduating from V Reverie at towards the end of October. It was announced earlier in the week. So should she otherwise finish in the top 22, she wouldn't be able to compete in Worlds, but she would still be eligible for the East title. Let's see how Scarlet does the rest of the way, tonight and tomorrow morning. Specialty JP's Seila Chinen is 5th with 147. That's her top 5. Man, what a big jump for Rhubarb. I keep on mixing up Bonnie's and Rhubarb's names. I thought it was I thought Bonnie would be in 6th from way down there. No, she's just in 24th or 23rd. 23rd more likely, yeah. Just one shy of a top 22 anyway. Yeah, the rest of the standings here. Furry Ferntail, all of one race, and I don't know if she'll be able to show up for the rest of the series. Don't know where she is these days, so that's why I have her as a whole lot of DNQs and question marks. Geez, maybe Ivory way down there in the points again. Volti in 46th. I know she did hot at Willow Springs in the VGTC last Sunday. Not so hot here. And there's 4 rounds left to hopefully make the top 22. Anyway. It's just game screen. Anyway, it's October 4th, which means today is Nana Amano's birthday. So happy birthday, Nana. And that's her livery for tonight, her Shrine Miko livery. Predominantly white with red and yellow front and rear wings. Anyway, we'll hope to see that a bit later, but first we have East Series races to worry about. Starting off at Motegi, the road course layout. Oh yeah, Motegi. The road course layout is 2.983 miles, 4.801 kilometers, 14 turns, and have our usual gimmicks and stuff. Just gonna go ahead and load. Remember, top 36 in qualifying will get to race. I really want to see Volti go in. Someone wants to see Volti get to race here. First things first. Furry is supposed to be AWOL. Then we can load in the grid. Well, maybe once again we'll not qualify. Do we have a previous race winner's curse? I don't think so. It looks like Volti will show up for the race. These drivers won't. There's a lot of BNU drivers not qualifying. You then scroll up to the top, and, well, Rhubarb will get pole. It's an all-globy top 3 in qualifying. Rhubarb, Pippa, and Alicia. And then Lumi, Lottie, and Clotho. Spectra, Aries, and Carrie Kilovolt starting 9th. Okay. Hana, Yanagi, Ariel, Yuriko, and Reira Ronronea. Next circuit after Motegi is Aviation Park Raceway. I have no clue what that track is. Makikazuki, Sion Heart, Azusa, Honami. Serenity, Penelope, Daya. Bukuo, Tsuchino, and Kamiko. Scarlet, Minya, Scott, Plane. Apollo, Estella, Sukasa. Umanui, DK, Bonnie. Chio, Poseidon, Tearing Who. And finally, Sarah, Mita, and Zeus. Grid for this round 7 of 10 in the East. And unintentionally, we have the red tires. I thought they're supposed to be doing the default Blackwall tires. But apparently, we're going to do a bit of a challenge here. Redwall softer compound tires. Lovely. All right. Can you hear that scream of love? Time now for this 15-minute race. Go, 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 go! Rhubarb and Custard, not to be confused with Bonnie Barkswell, leads everyone off. It is called Twin Ring Motegi since the road course layout is separate from the speedway. East Series raced in this very venue back in March or April, on the oval layouts, and it had a very crazy photo finish at the end. By a Phase Connect member, and now Phase Connect no longer competes in CorpoCar. It now has its own series, Phase Car. Next season coming up sometime in January, I believe, for the second season, as the cars go around the hairpin. Wow, that's a bit of a damage right there for Pippa. Anyway, the drivers are coming back in, and RNK will have the lead after this one lap, followed by Alicia and Colotho of Rithos. How do I make the HUD look like that? There's a special app for rFactor 1 that you gotta install. And it goes in the plugins folder in the rFactor game folder. I believe it's called RFDYNHUD. As the cars go outside the speedway track limits and onto this interesting section of the track. Pippa in pit lane, Serenity, Minya. Bonnie hoping to avoid previous race winner's curse. Cicino has no front wing. As for Volti, well, scratch that. I'm worried about Spectra first. What seems to be the problem with Spectra? We'll see Volti in a bit, but yeah, Spectra understeered and got pointed by a driver. And another point by another driver. Spectra's still alright. I just want to see how Volti's doing. 6th. She's doing quite fine here. Her fellow Bolivia members are currently 1-2, Rhubarb and Alicia. Oh yes, no problem. I highly recommend that HUD. There's also HUD available for SimHub. Unfortunately, I haven't found out a way to install the HUD for SimHub for rFactor, as I haven't, unlike how I have it installed for Assetto Corsa. Actually, the TV HUD I have for Assetto Corsa is an app which I installed via Content Manager. As a not SimHub, but I do use SimHub for showing the stats of the drivers during the race, as we see several cars pit. No DNFs as of yet. Remember, the top 30 will score points in each race, ranging from 1 point to 30th, and 100 points for the winner. Also, there's a bonus 1 point for the driver who starts off at pole for the race, even if the driver does finish 36th or anywhere outside the top 30. I don't count fastest lap in rFactor though, because I can't see how to do so with the limited functions I have. If I just look, it'll take all day. But these are the times that recorded so far for some of the drivers. And I want to keep a 2-hour time frame for each stream. Anyway, if you have more questions, if you're watching, if you have more questions, feel free to ask in the chat. While there's a bit of a lull in action as Zeus takes a breather. Anyway, Rhubarb dealing with a bit of lapped traffic ahead of her. At least 3 cars in the way of things. While Alicia is right behind RNK. And Clotho also not too far behind. Lottie is 4th, and Lumi Yukime is 5th. Volty trying to chase after the specialty member, hoping to move up into the top 5. Trying to go for the top 5 here. Currently side by side with Lumi. Hoping to complete the overtake, but nothing doing here. Oh, careful about the tappy tap. So Kiri remains at 6. All type down in the shaft. Right end. So yeah, unintentionally, it's red tires for this race. That's supposed to be black wall tires for all races. Anyway, I missed an overtake for the lead because I was busy dealing with things in hand. With the discussion of the TV ticker on the left. Oh, my time's going fast. Under 6 minutes left. Alicia de Lotano of Globy currently up in front, followed by Clotho. Rhubarb dropping a couple spots to 3rd. While 4th, 5th, and 6th remain unchanged at the moment. Around the hairpin turn. Everyone is still in, but 26 remain on the lead lap, and that number may drop a bit as we come down to the last 5 minutes. Spectra just now coming out. So is Penelope Wiseman, and another car is... Whoa! Oh no! Cicino crashes out! Just ran into a fellow VNU member. Oh, that is unlucky. So that's the first casualty of the race, and... Oh man, I think we may have another. I can't tell. think the rest of the cars look fine. But that's one car out. And what a hard hit suffered by Cicchino. Unlucky. Out of the race. Most likely going to finish outside the top 30 for absolute bupkis. You hate to see it. Bit of a thumping by, it seems to be Lottie against Rhubarb, or is it Rhubarb against Clotho? Anyway, it's single file action in the front stretch again. As Alicia continues to lead here. Volti just trying to play things safe. Apollo in pit lane, and Lofi coming in. Time quickly going down fast. Now to 2 minutes. I'm just trying to find something. I see. There's a college football game on TV. It's not for another 30 or so minutes. Down to 140 something. Probably 2 more laps. Maybe 1. As Rhubarb goes into pit lane. Oh dear, oh dear. Lottie tried to find an opportunity to hopefully go past Alicia. Finds an opening. Goes up in front. Takes the lead late in the round. Lumi Ukime currently finds herself 3rd, and Volti's 5th, Clotho's 4th. Pixelink's adorable Axolotl leading the way, going past the hairpin. Perhaps with a slow enough drive, time will expire before she reaches the finish line, and she would be credited for the win. Otherwise, we may have to do 1 more lap. And it looks like we are going to have 1 more lap. So 10 in total. White flag is waved here for Lottie. So the race continues. For another 2 point something more miles. Lottie's certainly ahead. Alicia a bit of a distance behind, though. Well, Bonnie is on her way to avoiding previous race winner's curse. Drivers approaching the hairpin for the last time in this race. And the finish line is looking clear as crystal for the adorable axolotl. And that will do it. Coming down to the finish line, Lottie Shinju takes it here at Motegi. Round 7 winner here. Alicia Dalontano finishes second, and Lumi Yukime takes home third. Pixel, Globy, and Specialite. That's your top 3. And some drivers have yet to finish. We'll have to stick to live action until everyone's done. Looks like Azusa is going to be beaten out by Rhubarb. 20th. Just still too slow. Azusa and Apollo are going to finish, and Dai is going to waste our time further. Yeah, and so's Apollo, actually. They're going to stop the music here, and come up to finish. Actually, I was going to fast forward, but those are relatively quick pit stops to finish things here. So we're done with this round. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna bring in the points, and then we're gonna move on to Aviation Park Raceway after a brief break. So yeah, lock in those points. Top 5 finish for Volti. All right. So Volti's starting to figure out corpo racing. The soon-to-be outgoing Scarlet Flameheart does get points here. Right. And then we're gonna lock it in. East Series. Find the numbers file. Make sure there's 36 drivers in. And I'm missing a name. Who am I missing here? Oh yeah, Reina Romanea. Alright. And bonus point for Rhubarb. For Pole. And the points as they stand, Ariel Eurico regains the lead in the East Series Championship, 245 points. Arisu Oshiro, who did not qualify for this race, currently second with 226. Third is now Lottie Shiju in 213. Fourth is Kana Yanagi, 174. Fifth is Sarah China in 165. So V referee, pixel, 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 speciality, your top 5. Alright, we're going to take a break for just a brief moment, and then we are going to head out to Aviation Park Raceway, the most mysterious track in the East Series schedule. So don't go away. I'll be back in just a couple moments. Stay right here. Alright, here I am again as I go back to the game screen. Next track is apparently going to take place at Aviation Park Raceway. I've tried looking up this track on Google. Absolutely nothing about this track. Nothing, not at all. Apparently it's located somewhere in Adelaide in Australia, South Australia to be exact. 4.070 kilometers, and if you look closely, you may see some open wheel cars, so I suppose this track can be a good venue for the corpo cars. Anyway, yeah. Nothing I could find on Google about this track, except that it exists in rFactor. I don't know if it was a real track at one point, or if it's just a fantasy track. Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Oh, Dado, stop being stupid. Load. Quite a bunch of testers and helpers who built the track. That's very intriguing. Anyway, back to the usual black wall tires as I gotta set the grid. No, not like this. Not like this. Well, this time Ariel didn't qualify. And he's Volti's gonna start way down there. We'll get rid of a few names and we're gonna have to re-roll. I forgot about Furry Ferntail. Re-roll, re-roll. Abort, abort, abort. Furry Ferntail's supposed to be a wall. Yeah, reading Rainbow Sound is fine as well. Another one. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I'm so confused. Sorry, I had an day at work. I had an day at work. So my brain is a bit sleepy. Anyway, Tomomi Toraya will have pole for this race for V&U. V&U's AAA Club, 5th Gen members. Poseidon starting off second for Mythos. Then we have Plane and Kumanui. Spectra Serenity. These relatively long names in the top 10. Kana Sicino and Reina. Misma Apollo Zeus. Minya, Nano, and Kiri Kilovolts. Mivi, Arisu, and Aries. Bonnie, Lofi, and Terran Hu. Daya, Estella, Lumi. Sarah Coma, Scion. Pippa, Lottie, Miuna. Alicia, Comico, Hades. And finally, Echo, Sukasa, and Zelly. Everyone is set to go for another 15-minute sprint. Let's get right to the action. Here we go from the most mysterious track in rFactor, Aviation Park Raceway in Adelaide. Round 8 is green. And there go some cones. Tomomi and Plan A leading everyone off on this very nice natural terrain road course. Expect speed and stuff around these very nice twists and turns. It may be a fantasy track with no information provided in Google, but I think it should race fine. Plan A sprints ahead of Tomomi, doing a very good job here. On to start-finish for the first time. Let's see who will have the lead. It's Plan A, Tomomi, and Humanui Meal. And it looks like everyone has gone into a sort of a single-file choo-choo train, except for a few cars toward the back. Estella, Jesus. So she's probably the one who lost her front wing and is having to stop at pit lane. Not a good start for the VREV member. Curious to see what the quick lap times will be here. Let's see before I forget. A little over 1 minute. Maybe 1 minute 101. So now is Estella coming out, one down. 1 lap down, that is. On board with Miel. And to chase after Tomomi and Plan A. Oh, losing ground though. Nice, quick, high-speed racing on this South Australian road course. Quite fitting location for East Series action. Whoa, careful there, as Tomomi takes the lead back from Plan A. Meanwhile, Spectra close behind Meal in 4th, Reina Ronronea 5th. Right to go past Spectra and does. Reina R going up to P4 now. So yeah, this track ain't bad at all. East Series drivers seem to like racing on it. Certainly showing nice amounts of speed here. Sorry about that. So yeah, what is there to say except the racing looks rather decent. No problems at all. I've certainly seen crazier racing on other tracks. Ooh, Volti! Up to 9th. Really hoping for to get into the top 22. There's only 2 more rounds in East after this, coming up tomorrow morning at Dubai and Lusail in Qatar. Dubai and Qatar. Locations for the last 2 rounds, both in the Middle East. It's for the East Series. Why are they trying to make a move on Tomomi? Nothing doing this time. Meal. Nah. Spectre, perhaps? I think everyone's perfectly content to go single file. Oh, Heine's breaking the racing line again. Eight minutes left. Drivers waiting for an opportunity to pass one another. Tonight, hopefully. Remember development. Oh, nah. That's a nothing burger. Oh, maybe a something happening? Everyone's back to where they are. Still 35 cars in the lead lap. Safe driving. Try not to run into issues. Lottie way down there in 27th as the winner of the previous round at Motegi. And Planea unable to go past Tomomi. Tomomi being nicely defensive against the drivers immediately behind. Time seems to be going faster than normal tonight. Or maybe the days are getting shorter. I mean, it is October now. And soon we will reach daylight savings time. means I may have to get used to 10 a.m. start times for Saturday, Sunday morning streams. We're down to a little over 4.5 minutes. As Planet almost, again, caught Tomomi, another near miss there for the Specialty member. Still relatively clean racing here. Laps going by relatively fast. We're through 11 laps already, as we're seeing sub 1 minute times now. As tires get more heated up on this track. These black wall Bridgestone tires. Maybe certainly not having a good series here. Certainly way down there. They end up having to miss out on another appearance in West. I mean World. Miss out another appearance in the CorpoCar Worlds. Down 2 laps now. Roma Oboro and Estella Starfall both 1 down. You know, Tomomi has just about led the entire race. As we come down to 2 minutes. So I suppose 2 more laps. Maybe. Now 3 down. Planny! Side by side with Tomomi. Nothing doing. That's the closest yet to a lead change since God knows how long it was. Oh, but that was a valiant effort by Planet. Looks like this will be the white flag. This will be the white flag waved here. Tomomi's still leading. Last good chance for Planet to perhaps take over. Again, Tomomi doing a very good job keeping Planet at bay. And Tomomi still remains ahead. Very good defense by the AAA club member. He definitely wants full 101 point credits for her efforts, and she's just about 1 turn away from doing so. And it's gonna be an A+ performance by the AAA club member. Tomomi Toraya wins at Aviation Park. Well done. Plan A will take second for Specialite JP, and Humanui Miel, who is basically quiet throughout the first 7 rounds of this E-Series, finds a podium, taking P3. That's everyone done. That's everyone done. Nobody crashed out, but there are a few at least 1 lap down. Tomomi Toraya will get 101 points. Another top 10 finish for Volti. Very good. Lottie barely avoids previous race order's curse. And Mimi continues her string of bad luck. Well done. Anyway, there's the game on TV, Michigan State, Oregon. This round's about to start in a couple minutes while I consider points. It's 36 all in, and then a 101 whole. For Tomomi. Let's see how the championship standings are shaken up here. I mean, it's a bit of a back and forth between Arisu Oshigo and Ariel Yuriko. This time, it's Arisu with the points lead. No. 262 points after 8 rounds. And second is Ariel Yuriko, 245. Lottie Shinju was third with 219. 1 point ahead of Tomomi Toraya, 218. And Kana Yanagi is fifth with 214. 3 Pixel Link members in the top 5. Oh my, look at... That's a whole bunch of names of VNU way down there in the points. Tomomi and Sachino trying to keep everyone together here. Anyway, I'm going to take another brief break for a moment, and then we are going to get to West Series Racing. 2 Texas tracks for the West Series members to drive at. Texas World Speedway and Motor Sports Ranch Houston. We'll get to the West Series matches really shortly. Stick around for just a couple minutes. Alright, back again. I think I'm going to try to do the both West Series races back to back without a break in between. Alright, first off, we're going to go to Texas World Speedway. We're going to do the counterclockwise layouts, because why not? And then West Series drivers. And we'll have a look at the track. The road course layout is 2.9 miles, relatively long, 4.666 kilometers, 15 turns. Alright, let's see what happens. Load. As the game on TV does kick off. Alright. Texas World Speedway. Hopefully I don't have to re-roll. All good. Well, good. I'm afraid I have to stick to this setting. Man, Mozu's ready to check out of CorpoCar East, not having a hot series. These drivers don't go in. Oh yeah, might we have previous race winners curse? So I think I cut off Victoria Valerie's name. That's probably previous race winners curse right there. Oh man, you just hate to see that. Lua's at pole. Just need to scan the names just in case. So yeah, previous race winner's curse for Victoria Valerie. Doesn't qualify for this race. Get away from me. Alright. I guess. Lua of Kauai at pole, followed by Navina Nova, also of Kauai. And we have a couple of idle EN members, Chabelle Tanya. One's staying here, the other's checking out soon. Tanya, Rin, Letha Shibi, Miyu Taiga Miki, Roka Ye and Alias, points leader by a wide margin, Alias or no. Ram Lisa Utahime, Meika, Dr. Nova, open parenthesis, E, close parenthesis, and Icy Snowpaws. Shiicho, Poco Raccoon, Irie Viridis. Nena's in, Coney's in, Reina's in. Lalabelle, Anya, Kaya, all three Encore members will be racing. Charzu, Emi, Juna. Tomoe, Strani, Aaliyah. And finally, Serena, Mono, and Mercy. Sorry about that. Set to go! Round 7 of 10 in CorpoCar's West Series, taking place at the abandoned track of Texas World Speedway in College Station, Texas. Everyone literally drops in place. Here come the red lights, soon to turn green, and then we'll be set to go here. Okay, here we go. First on the oval front stretch, and then into the infield section of the track as one goes wide. Roka, Jesus. And then soon they'll go outside of the original oval scheme and into this unusual section of the track. Lua Asuka in her distinctive ombre livery. Followed by Tanya in her interesting striped look, which is shared by all 3 Encore members. Select a third, Rin Penrose and Navina Nova. And yeah. Up, Lua. This span too much. Down she goes. And further. And someone lost a wing, I think. That's Navina Nova dropping to 5. Tanya, who started off that ridiculous spin of chaos at Lausitz Ring last Saturday. I think it was last Saturday. Finding herself in the lead here after 1 lap. With Letta Bonapucci in second, and God knows who will be third at this point. Mercy being given no mercy whatsoever. Currently 36th. Lalabelle 35th with superficial damage, I think. And Serena has no rear wing. Oh, geez Louise, Alias, come on. Get yourself together. There's Irie here it is, who apparently had a members-only stream today, but I was at work so I couldn't watch it live as Shiicho tumbles. What the hell happened? Let's look at the replay. Shiicho with a bit of an oh no. That's probably incidental. No front wing, so she'll have to go into pit lane. Several cars are already pitting. Hey, there's Poco, who's not doing nearly as hot here as she is in the VGTC. Boy, how she wishes she were back in that Koenigsegg with the comfy closed cockpit. Not this open cockpit of this 2005 car, which existed long before the Halo became a thing in F1, like a little over a decade later. Hell, even the cars being used in Formula Hollow also lack, whatchamacallits, for fuck's sake. Irie having a bit of an issue here. Come on now. This guy survived 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes without fucking up. So yeah, Tanya, leading by 5 seconds. Goodness gracious. Let that Rin, and then Shibi Cottonbum of Yealer, and Miyu Akamiya of Specialite, who somehow managed to go up to 5th. And we are followed by Dr. Nova, open parenthesis, small e, close parenthesis. VTubers and their silly names. Oh, that's just brilliant. That is just brilliant. cars shuffling along, being lapped. Poor Lisa. Oh, you just hate to see that. Dropping down there. How many cars are in the lead lap? 20-something? 25? We may have a number lower than that later in the race. Meanwhile, here's Reina's son, who's hoping to get out of the deep hole she's in the standings. Yep, she's below Nami. You hate to see that. Here's the birthday girl. Actually, I have a plushie of her, a small plushie of her. She's actually with me right now. The plushie's with me right now. At my computer workstation, just keeping an eye on things in the stream. Whoa, careful there. He's trying to play things safe. She's currently mid in the standings for this round. Coming out to the halfway point of this race. Serena 2 down. Alias 35th one down. Came into today with a big 79-point lead over Letha. Letha is currently 5th. What the fuck happened? I missed something. Well, some BS may have happened. Anyway, expect the gap in the points lead between Alias and Letha to be reduced somewhat. Considering the chaos that has been happening on this track. I'm surprised we've seen more than one instance of cars tumbling in this race. That tumble by Shiicho earlier on probably wasn't a fluke. It's just rFactor AI being rFactor AI. Look how compressed her roll hoop is. I mean, compare that to Aaliyah's. Not as compressed. Compressed? Not as compressed. Compressed? Not as compressed. Just getting along with the others here. Sharzu with the side pod damage. Harry hoping to not get into further trouble with less than 5 minutes to go here. Birthday girl still doing relatively okay here. Meanwhile, Tanya trying not to bore herself to sleep, being way ahead of the next driver down. Oh my, Chibi Cotton Bum, very close behind Ren Penrose now. Well, Nova is 4th, and Muse a distant 5th. Still no one tremendously hurt. As we have a look at the battle between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Rin Shibi and Dr. Nova E. Wow. I missed something happen again. So there's Elias Race all screwed up. I hope she'll be able to get back in anytime soon. Oh, Mono's in pit lane. Anyway, do we have more chaos? I can't tell. And Aaliyah is still stuck. So, how does it feel? I don't know, I suppose 2 laps to go. With Tanya still leading and, oh goodness. Issue! No front wing. I suppose it's just part of the track that's been causing bloopers among drivers here. Come on! Don't F this up, please! I said don't F it up! Ah! Well, this is an race that's taken place. Into pit lane Tanya goes. So Ren's gonna take over as the white flag is waved. Yeesh. Ren Penrose, one of the 5 members of Idle Corp that are on their way out in November, somehow leading the race as the time goes dry. Shibi Cottonbottom in 2nd and Nova's 3rd. And I think this race is gonna be all fucked up. For obvious reasons. And I don't think Chibi's gonna catch up. This race is gonna be won by Ren Penrose by 0.2 seconds. Phoebe second. And Dr. Nova E third. Not a whole lot of lead lap finishers, just 20. And for Lua to finish. Even though the standings are all but set in stone. Oh, Yayugiri has run out of fuel. With the race certainly donezo. All right, so let's just wrap up. Ren Penrose, Shibi Cottonbum, Dr. Nova open parenthesis E close parenthesis. That's your top three. Well, then I finished mid. Pony, Lisa, Irie could have had worse results, certainly, but barely gave them the points. Wow, Tanya finished 16th from a massive lead to finishing mid. Ili Sonono finishing on 0 points in this round. And Lua Asuka from a starter pole. Don't even get me started there. Man, a lot of Hawaii drivers not finishing well. Points, and geez, time is running short. I don't want to miss the start of a Koyori stream. I'm pretty sure Koyori has a stream tonight. 30 points for Rain of Sun. And 1 point for Lua for trying. So how screwed up is the championship? Not as bad as I thought it would be. But, yeah, let's have a look. Alias Anono, 280. Lethe Bonapucci, 239. 41 behind Alias. Shibi Cottonbum now third. 237. Yayugiri is fourth, 222. Strani Cuddles, 200 even. Actually, Victoria Valerie controls the tiebreaker. She's also on 200, but she has a win. Well, Strani's best finish is only a third. So there's tiebreaker rules in place. All right, let's quickly let's just get out of here, and we are going to quickly move on to Motorsports Ranch Houston, or Motor Speedway Resort Houston, or Motor Sports Raceway Houston. Let's call it MSR Houston. Located somewhere in Angleton, Texas. Posted among other events, the 24 Hours of Lemons, the HPDE, the SCCA, and NASA, as in the National Autosport Association. Other than up to the NASA, that is more to people's knowledge, is also located somewhere in the Houston area. Hello, BS. I think the usual, I think it can be erased both clockwise and counterclockwise. It says the typical racing is counterclockwise, so that's what we're gonna use. 17 turns, 2.38 miles, 3.83 kilometers. Let's go to MSR Houston. Load. Round 8 of 10 in the West. Get me a grid, please. I'll take it. Well, Jesus fuck Nami. This is out on a 6th consecutive race. Oh well. Sadly, Lisa doesn't make it. Lethe, this is out. No Lua. Ran with the previous race winner's curse.
Oh no.
And Kata ready to check out, like, days ago. You know, actually, I just realized, yeah, I forgot to, Kata, was, actually in a car accident. Like, yeah, recently, so, we'll just cut her some slack. So, give her some time to recover. Hopefully, she's been doing fine. That's 36 drivers, I suppose. Tomoe Carmine will start off at pole, followed by Mercy Modiste. Mazu Racing. Ruby Ruinhart finally showing up for a race for once. And then we have Koni and Koa. Shimomo and Nabina. Serena Strani and Juna. Nobumiyu Vicky. Enya, Alias and Irie. Monomami Kaya. Remiki Utahime. Kailala Bellier. Isla Hiyori and Icy. Then is Sharzu Aliyah. And finally, Izura Imi and Roka. No time to waste. We better get this show on the road. We're at Motorsports Ranch Houston for round 8 of 10 in West. Please, let's get us started here. Because I don't want to miss out on the start of Priority's stream. So I'm going to lead everyone off. Here we go from MSR Houston. Going counterclockwise, because that's the typical layout as cars are already fucking up at the start. Lots of O'Neos here. Please tell me Irie's okay. Okay, very good. Mercy up in front, so... Why is it louder there than here? That's just silly stuff. Oh, careful about the bumpy bump. Ruby Ruinhart finally showing up for a race for once. And here are cars pushing and shoving. Hiyori Mokami, no rear wing. We are going to see quite a few cars go into pit lane with the superficial damage we've been seeing on some of those vehicles. And his car looks fine, I suppose, as everyone goes around this curve. I think that's one lap through already. That was, loud, sorry, it tends to be loud, especially at this part of the track. That lap was barely 1 minute 18. Anywho, here's the reigning West Series winner, who's not having a good go around in the second West Series. She is doing quite well in P4 at the moment, as we'll see a few cars in pit lane. Why is there a barrier over there? That's going to obstruct some of the drivers trying to get out of pit lane and back onto the track. Cones would have been a safer option. There's tons of them littering the track. Use them. Anyway, the fastest lap in real life set on this track, 110.040 by Will Power in a 2007 spec Pinellas DPO1 Champ car. Pinellas DPO1 is used by drivers in Base Car now, Base Connect's new racing series. So these cars are just one gen previous. But but as long as they drive fine, then yeah. Again, Hiyori? No front wing, no rear wing. Oh, Nana. Oh, no. Way down there. Hoping not to get shut out in this race. Was hoping for big results for her on her birthday, but competition is fierce in corpo racing. Obviously, Hiyori has to restore whatever dignity may be lost. So yeah, once again, relatively clean racing in East, while chaos reigns supreme in West. Damn it, I don't think Poco's in this race. I think she's currently preparing for BGTC action on Sunday morning. Again, loud, I hate this. Iori just now getting out, and do we have some cars coming in? Anyway, tomorrow morning is the finale of East and West, where we determine who will win each of the two lower tier series. And then we'll see who will make the roster for the CorpoCar World Series. We only now have our first scores of that Michigan State-Oregon game. Ducks 7, Spartans nothing. Mercy tried to maintain a relatively large lead here. Slight bit under 3-second lead over Tomoe Carmine of Ephemera. Ruby tried to make her presence felt. sorry, currently in P3. Alias struggling to keep her points lead intact, approaching the finale tomorrow morning. Also, bit of a discovery. Letta Bonapucci is not in this race. So that breaks her string of 7 consecutive rounds in the series. She won't have a perfect attendance for this round. Yeah, for this series. Taiga Toragami of Idol Corp also an absentee in this round. So there goes her shot at perfect attendance. Ram Kanashi Bari is in all rounds so far, but currently in 32nd, at risk of going pointless for the first time in a race this series. And you know who else has been in all races so far this month? Gasp. Shock, awe. Unfortunately, she already has a 0-point performance to her name at Brosville. For that, I will say, bruh. That was a bit of a race at Brosville. Bruh. 4 minutes left here. Still a nice lead by the Wheeler member, Mercy Modeste. She'd show up to 4 now. 10 minutes left until Koyori. I mean, the racing is sort of clean. All 36 drivers are still in it to win it. I suppose we would need like 3 more laps. 3 more laps here. With Mercy certainly being absurdly dominant here. I was just trying to play things safe in these last couple laps. Who to go here? I'm gonna try to make things quick here. I already mentioned that for East, we're gonna be at Dubai and Losail for the last 2 rounds of that series. West will be at Orchard Lake for a 29-lap oval round, and we're gonna wrap things up with a round at Fontana's road course. So West Series first for tomorrow, and then the last 2 East Series rounds, and then we're going to determine who will win the West Series and who will win the East Series. And down to 1 more minute here. With Mercy Modiste certainly dominant throughout this race. I think this could be a nice track for use in vTuber IndyCar. 1 to go, white flag is waved. For Mercy, looking to give Vtuber a second CorpoCar West win. Dominance is apparent. 4.669, 4.807. She just couldn't be challenged. Mercy cutting her way through this path like a pair of scissors. A certainly razor-sharp performance by the Vtuber member, coming down to the finish. And that will do it. Mercy Modiste wins at MSR Houston. Congratulations. Another Vtuber win right there. 100 points for her. Tomoe will get 76 points. And Ruby Runehearts. Welcome back to live action here in her return race after too long. Getting 60 points. Finishing 3rd. It's the field finishing. Unfortunately, it's going to be a dismal performance for Nene. Just 4 points for this round. But hopefully she's still having a good birthday nonetheless, as this race is done and dusted. Lock in the points and then wrap up for now. So, Mercy, Tomoe, Ruby, your top 3. Good. Top 10 for Irie. All right. Everyone's locked in. West Series, and then bring everyone in, and then And all 36 in, good. Saves me a bit of time here. Tomoe will get into the points. Bonus point for Tomoe for pole. So the points as they stand as we wrap up here. Ailey Sonono 290, 51 ahead of Lete Bonapucci at 239, 1 point ahead of Yayuviri 238, Shibi Cotton Bum 237, and Stronny Cuddles 5th with 226 as we have a look at the schedule for tomorrow. Rounds 9 and 10, the finale of CorpoCar East and West. First off, we're going to be racing at Orchard Lake and Montana Road Course to determine the West Series winner, and then Dubai and Losail to see who will win East. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll hope to see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, maybe earlier, for the finale of CorpoCar Season 6. I'm going to go have dinner and then watch the rest of this Michigan State-Oregon game, and have a great rest of your evening. So take care, everyone, and see you tomorrow for CorpoCar East and West finale. Take care, everyone. Otadag.